In the beginning, there was order, then came the ratings. Now, only the strongest delusions survive. This is the collapse report. When nations rehearse greatness, facts take early retirement, and history quietly updates its resume. Good evening. I'm Phil Graves, and somewhere between the truth and the feed, we found whatever this is. Tonight we examine the decline of genius, the final frontier of the American mind. Our journey begins not in policy or power, but in literature. The subject, a man, a book, and the centuries-old struggle between them. They said knowledge is power. He said, which channel? For years, scholars debated his reading habits. Turns out so did he. They called it focus. He called it eye exercise. And just like that, another chapter of history unread. Historians will remember this moment, when the written word finally surrendered to confidence. He looked at the pages like they were personal enemies. The letters stood their ground. Advisors described the event as a breakthrough in visual staring. The book remains unread. The reader, undefeated. But in the ruins of comprehension, he found another way to lead, through the body. Some seek truth through motion, others through cheeseburgers in motion. In the Chronicles of power, some men built empires, others built appetites. For him, it began as a meal and became a movement. Then the awakening. The Ministry of Snacks became the Department of Cardio. Experts called it a workout. Historians called it a medical event. For a brief, shining moment, greatness achieved liftoff. Then immediately asked for lunch. They called it a workout. Anthropologists call it a ritual of denial. Between the greasy farts and the ceremonial burp, he forged a new religion, one where calories are faith and motion is optional. The nation watched, inspired, unsure whether to cheer or call an ambulance, and yet even this achievement demanded follow-through for the great leader's green little fingers. He once claimed nobody knew more about grass than he did. From gardens to golf courses, he spread the gospel of green, each speech fertilized with confusion. He studied the terrain. Analysts called it research. Witnesses called it lunch. Every blade saluted as he passed, or bent under pressure. For a brief, shining moment, he achieved perfect harmony with the ecosystem. A man photosynthesizing pure self-approval. The gardener of greatness came, he saw, he fertilized. He returned to the earth not to heal it, but to compete with it. Armed with fertilizer and fury, he declared victory over photosynthesis. The grass never stood a chance. Experts described it as the most successful crop failure in modern history. But even nature could not contain his curiosity, for evolution had one more animal pop quiz. They showed him a lion, an elephant, a giraffe. He called it the toughest test since birth. Experts saw a child's memory check. He saw the dawn of human civilization, starring himself. He named the animals, then forgot the people. So he identified a lion, an elephant, a giraffe. He called it science, a triumph of memory, a masterclass in survival instinct. When asked what he learned, he said, "I'm smarter than that low IQ giraffe." The crowd applauded. The giraffe declined to comment. And so concludes another chapter in the Encyclopedia of Collapse. A man who read nothing, lifted little, planted chaos, and named everything. The scholars applaud. The animals remain silent. I'm Phil Graves, documenting the genius of extinction. Subscribe to the Collapse Report, where evolution files for bankruptcy. See you in the rubble.